So if we can reduce emissions, we can stop the endless cycle and the snowball effect of climate change. That's number one. And also the other thing that like a personal mission is I would like to manufacture the mini LHR for global ground measurements. That's something I would like. The instrument already works in this configuration. It's inexpensive to build, so we could send it to developing countries and we could so if you aren't monitoring it, how do you know how well you're doing? So if you don't have a global number for CO2 and methane, how do you know? You need it. And yes, they have inputs. Yes, there are people doing this research all over the world, right? They're measuring, but in the atmospheric column is where the mini LHR, and what the atmospheric column is from the surface to the top of the atmosphere. So we need that kind of measure as an input to some of the atmospheric models. And then so if you get a global measurement, especially in places that are missed, you know how well you're doing and you can track it. You can't track something you can't measure. So those are the two things that I think we can really do. We can actually reduce the emissions, though. That's huge. This is more than I can write a paper saying, hey, you could do this. No, we're gonna do this. That's amazing for me.
Yeah,
That is my whole reason for being.
and for me, being the EPA cheat sheet guy and someone who had to really understand thousands of pages of regulations, which are all being reconsidered right now. Lee Zeld's
Yeah.
The reality of it is, I look at some of the stuff we're doing and providing that feedback loop, and what's happening with the customers we already have that are doing have this empirical measurement. It's almost gamifying the thing in the sense that they're incentivized to reduce this stuff in a very rapid pace. And they're ending up achieving all these 1,000-page regulations without the regulations themselves. In other words, we've given them the feedback loop that they can actually use to make these changes in near real time.